like a place of hope. Religion has been a place of hope. But me and you know that if you don't work on my this month, you don't have salary at the month end.
And I may be homeless by the next month.
You'll be homeless. So because why are you using prayer
and say, hello, do you mind send me £1,000? Just £1,000. I want.
How many months do you call?
And how many months would I call them to give me £1,000?
If you call this month, will you call next month?
So I have to work.
Yeah.
No work.
So there is no food. There is no food for a lazy man, my brother. So
anywhere.
There is no food for a lazy man. You have to work. And that is what we are doing in Europe. Yeah, you see job, you work, and then at the month end, when they are paying, they pay you. You pay your house rent and then pay for children and everything you want to pay.
And
so when you don't have work
that you believe you deserve, God bless you.
Exactly. So when you don't have work, what are you going to do? So politicians are politicians are pastors. They are working together. So they use religion to create a place to hang our hope. So people in Nigeria, they hang their hope on religion. But the days of manna is over. No manna is falling from anywhere. If it has fallen before, which is the story of the test by moonlight. You understand? Let us be honest. Let us be honest with ourselves. We should not be economical with the truth.
That's true.
No. We should be honest with ourselves. If we have to tell the truth, let us stop pretending of religion or Muslim. I have seen pastors killed inside the church. I have seen imam, they killed inside the church. So where is your power? If you don't know what happened tomorrow. One man who was a pirate in the Methodist church, their king, like their pope. He's from his church, he's from Irube, in Okigwe. And now he's working for the whole Nigeria. Do you believe that man is from Irube? But they kidnapped him inside his church, which is part of Irube.
That's right.
He said a forest near his village, where he schooled. And when they released him, they said, take that road, walk straight, take that road. It's here. You see somebody there up there. This man knows the road because this is what he uses.
Community.
So all this power and religion, where is their power when all these things are happening? So they and politicians, they are working in the same pot. They cook in the same pot.
That's right.
But I pity my people, my brother.
Well,
I pity
I hope they pity themselves too, because you see, the situation is even beyond the pity party, sir. If anybody is not ready to fight and defend whatever they think is their own humanity and then their destiny, well, so be it. We'll see.
Yeah, my brother.
Anyway, thank you so much.
What's 1 minute? Like 1 minute.
Okay. Okay. Go for it.
So like I was saying, the picture you showed yesterday about people and Lumumba and the other woman, Arekana.
Yes.
You understand? The message they are spreading is going around the whole Africa. It's going around the whole Europe. It's going around everywhere. And that is the message Africans want to hear, because we cannot live in a foreign land for the rest of our lives.
No.
So people are now thinking home, and how can they come back? It's only when they make Africa great and better again. That's when people can come back again. And but who are going to do that?
Of Africa, they don't want that to happen.
Exactly.
Make all of us
exactly
money while they continue to destroy the place. And we can't be here.
If it's possible, they can destroy more.
Yes.
Send everybody away.
Send everybody.
You understand? So that brings me to the. So that brings me to my final word here.
Please.
This election we are talking about, next election. Are you sure there's going to be an election? And if you don't vote, it is better for them. Then it can be easy for them to read, you know. And if you vote, in the end, your vote does not count. So the earlier you raise discussions about what we are going to do next, because you have so many followers, the earlier you raise that discussion, what are we going to do next? Is it revolution? Is it protection? What are we going to do next? Because for Nigeria, politics is already dead. Because Tinubu was able to do what he did when he was the governor in Lagos. Now he's the president. What do you think he will do?
It can only
again
be imagined. And people have no idea.
You can only imagine.
You see, when it comes to what we do next and the rest of that, did you hear where the part where I said we have to take this beyond just what do you call it, just online and all of that. I know
online discussion
offline, right?
Yeah.
So now, so there's one thing, right? There's one thing I believe has really contributed to the slow advancement of what I do here and what all of us have been doing is that I've not really been accessible. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
People complain that when they call me, when they text me, I don't read, I don't respond, and all that. But the truth of the matter is that what I do on this platform every day is just me, from A to Z, including all of the other content I need to present to everybody. The camera, the that, and all that. Okay, just me.
Read, write, and all those things.
Yeah, that makes it hard for me to be accessible. So I am not. I've not really been accessible in the last 11 years. Do you get that? So we cannot continue like that. You see, the people that I speak to or people that listen to me and watches me, a lot of them that I've said I've inspired them enough, I've kept them steadfast in believing in, you know what I mean? Like, it is high time that they have access to see me. And also myself, make myself available enough that I could attend gatherings. So I want to begin to make it physical. Now, if people says we are organizing so and so here, and your president is going to help, would you be able to come around, please? Now, all this me advising people and telling them things and all that, I think that is now in the past. So I'm going to be available, and you can believe that something is going to give. I promise you, something is going to give soon. Okay?
Exactly.
I may not be able to promise everything, but I can promise you one thing. Okay? It is going to be more action than just talk this year. You can count on that.
Right? Yeah, better we do something because we don't have the country anymore. You understand? Yeah.
Bless you. We'll get there. Thank you so much, Jojo. So what I'm saying there, I go to my caller. What I'm saying there is that I'm going to set up a very nice place here in Glasgow. That I'm actually going to be there. You see all of this that we do here. I do them in my small space in my house, and I'm so grateful that it's been so successful to this point. But it could really, really be better. Like better. You know, where I have all of these imaginations, all of these ideas, all of this, you know, that I could put them out there. I could build something. I could encourage all the things I have actually advised. I could actually bring them to life. Not just in the UK, not just in Nigeria, I mean all over the world. So if you want to be like that, because I do this around my, my home. So I kind of love the protection of my family a lot, okay? So I do not give anybody a chance except those I want to really see. And it's so rare, right? And the circle is so small, you know, so I don't want people coming into my home or coming to invade my privacy and the rest of that simply because I'm on YouTube and I'm doing this. But I think it's now time for me to go out there. It's time for you to actually make something happen. And I'm a dreamer. I told you that, right? If you can believe it, you know, sorry, if you can think it, you can actually make it happen. And somebody like me, I will make something happen, but I'm not going to make clear like I'm coming to be your, no, I'm not coming to be your anything. I'm coming to help make and bring to life all of the ideas that we have suggested here. You know what I mean? They will happen soon. So yeah, sorry, my caller, that I kept you waiting that much longer, but one more seconds, by the way, one more minute. So my super chatter, I need to say hi to you. So Ola baby, God bless you for that. Okay. So how are you there? Yeah, can you hear me now? I'm talking to you, my
I'm
caller.
good. Sorry. I'm good, my ego. Good evening. How are you?
I am very well.
It's quite a long time.
I know it's been a while.
No, it's okay. It's worth it.
God bless you.
It's worth it.
Please.
My God, I've been like, I just came in. I said, thank God I met you today online. You know, I've been so busy, but I do listen all the time.
God bless you, man.
this Betty Edu case.
Yes, now
Me, I'm not surprised.
Oh, you're not.
But whatever I'm not surprised. More of this is going to come up. You know, when I say my things, I will just drop it and I will go. I come on and I will just drop and I will go.
I know.
This lady, there's nobody from the other camp that entered Tinubu camp that will work for long with Tinubu.
But is she from
it's
other
a matter
camp?
of time.
Is she from other camp?
She was from PDP.
Ma'am?
She was from PDP.
Oh,
she wrote against NSAS. You remember?
Ayade team. I'm with you.
Ayade team. And there was a time she tweeted against that she shot down toll gate at Lekki. She spoke about it.
She was one of those who spoke out. You are right. And she denied it later. I apologize. I'm so sorry that I did that.
She denied it. That she apologized that it's ignorance.
Wow.
You get?
You they keep things. You don't forget things.
I don't know. I don't. I'm not saying that she's clean. You know, but when you want to go with people like you have to get your cupboard clean, well cleaned. And if you don't get your cupboard well cleaned, just know that the satellite is on you. So these things are going to come up more. Wike is still in this shop board.
His own Wike is also
Wike, coming. Yes. That's why you see Wike struggling to be relevant in Port Harcourt. So they will feel it's still useful. But I tell you, the fight Wike is fighting in Port Harcourt is not just because of Port Harcourt, River State.
No.
It's because he wants to appear relevant before Tinubu. That if they whisk him away, they will lose River State. That's the case there. And that is why it's very dicey for him. Any slip in Port Harcourt, it won't take 3 months. They will throw him away by the side.
Before they bring out his own scandal. They may just bring out one money that he approved as well. I like it. Boom.
Exactly. So my take now is that we all know what happened in the election period.
We do.
Tinubu has a long list of people he has promised a lot of things.
That's right.
All of them will come, test for 3 months, 4 months, and they will set some of them up, and they will go to answer the next person on the line. So that is what you see playing out. She is not clean. And when you're not clean, you become the victim of what they want to carry out. Because you are not there from the beginning. You're not with them from the beginning. So watch this, what I said today now. You remember how I used to say my own?
Yes.
You know, I told you people the other time that when Tinubu was doing, I said Tinubu will capture the whole Nigeria. He will capture everywhere. And I told you that there's monarchy, this thing will load up. If they don't do anything, I used to say it. Tinubu will rule this nation so long as he's alive. Because with the way things are going, by the time, unless the whatever military people they revolt against it, whatever thing you people are saying, once he captured everywhere completely, he's not going down from that thing.
He's consolidating on that right now. Like he's replacing replacing that, and doing that, which is normal thing they do. So you mean when he's done, people should just forget about everything?
They should not forget about it.
Those who are now waiting for 2027?
In Togo, all those countries that they ruled for 13, 15 years. Will start happening. So people say it will not happen in Nigeria. It will happen.
It will happen.
It will not happen. People say it will not happen. But they took over Supreme Court and it happened.
Hey,
you get me? So it will happen. So we should just not deceive ourselves. The only hope of mankind, the only hope in Nigeria now, is when the youth decide to take it up. But if they take it up, people will die. Life will be lost.
You know, when we say this, like when people say that, people will die. Some people who hear that, they believe that they think people who say that are just cold people, but they are just being honest.
It's true.
People are just being honest.
In every freedom fighting, it comes up like that.
So there's nobody that will tell you there's a revolution, even a peaceful revolution you won't call them. We all know what happens.
Because at this point, he has captured the military. So that was the people that would have worked. But since they've captured them, lives head will roll for which to achieve what we want to achieve. Are you getting me?
I am with you.
A lot of them will be sacked from their job. More is coming up because they have a long queue. And they will do it in a way that it will not look as if he's involved. It will look as if I gave you the meat, you throw it up yourself. I gave you the meat,
just
but
like
you messed up.
You played El Rufai.
Exactly. You will be playing a clean game. And the way you cannot trace it to him. That's what he's going to do. So you don't have
So people can
don't
say,
have a closure.
Something now. People can say Tinubu did not give a
exactly
appointment. They will say Senate rejected him.
Exactly. So you will not. Everybody is going to Ogun State to go and take a leadership story. He will wait. He will get tired.
People don't even understand Tinubu. It's like it's been such a long time.
The guy is a Maradona.
People didn't understand how he captured that Lagos very much anymore.
They don't understand.
They do not remember. Maybe they do not remember.
They forget. Nigerians, they forget a lot. They forget a lot.
So you now handed over Nigeria to that criminal. You allow him to have Nigeria. And you think it's just going to be a free pass?
No, it's not going to be. And they say he's a good guy. He doesn't forgive anything. He doesn't. He doesn't. He will always play along with you, laugh with you as if nothing is hard, and he will strike you without you knowing. That's what he does.
Well, people should be getting ready for the long ride then. It's going to be rough and bumpy.
That guy thinks ahead of a lot of people. He thinks ahead of a lot of people. You know, the game he was into, the mafia game, is a networking thinking. So they think ahead of everybody. That's why when they are out for you, they search for you in the deepest hole where you find yourself.
So you are saying that as we are all here talking and all of that, majority of the scenario that could play out, they've imagined them and prepare for them too. Like
I'm telling you,
what if they try this?
See,
what if they try that? What should we do?
Let me show you see all those Wike, all those 5 governors. They will flush them. All those ones that join FFK, you know FFK. FFK, they will flush them. Let Kayamu be enjoying it while it lasts. They will flush them. He will get his loyalists.
What about
the
one that promised to make sure that anybody that comes,
he will flush.
Defend them.
He will. Tinubu will later use this guy. See me, you're seeing. He will use him. But the time he flushes, what's his name? He will use Simi. So it's a very dicey game. If you watch Simi will tell you, I'm grateful to the president. He's trying to be at the middle game. Because it's going to be a tool to be used to Tinubu that he has 2 tools to use. If Simi wins, he drops Wike.
So Wike will just be like living on a borrowed time.
He will be irrelevant. He will be irrelevant. So that's the whole game.
My lady,
this guy
thank you very much.
That's the whole game is playing.
Right. Thanks so much for coming.
That's the whole game is playing.
Yes. So
thank you.
Have a good evening yourself as well, right? Have a good one. I mean, it's politics 101, ladies and gentlemen. There will be scandals. A lot of them are going to be like entertaining you. You should not feel entertained. In fact, if you have a chance, when you know what this is all about, right? You will break the circle. That's what everybody's saying now. Like, except something happens, except the circle is break. Omo, you are in for a long ride. They say, hello there.
Mayegu, my son, how are you? Happy New Year.
Doctor.
How are you?
Where have you been? Dr. Agbede.
I'm running for the US Senate now, so I'm running around for my campaign. Campaign. So I'm very busy. Very busy, yeah. Very busy, yeah. Very busy.
So does that mean that if everything goes well, we may have a US Senator here on this platform? Man, no more.
By God's grace, by God's grace. Dr.
Agbede, it's been a long time. Would that be forever?
Long time. Why you go for
you know what I mean now? Like everyone here misses you. Like, where is Dr. Agbede?
I know.
You know, Dr. Agbede is such a very, very busy, you know what I mean? Like, but it's good to have you back anyway. How are you, sir?
Yeah. Happy New Year, 2024.
You,
Happy New Year.
Doctor, Happy New Year.
And all the members of the Temple of the Truth. Temple of the Truth. Yeah.
Everyone is happy to hear your voice again. Baba?
God bless them all. Yeah.
Amen. Please.
Oh, Gaju.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, Tinubu has started this year very well by that Betty Edu, or what's suspension. But suspension to firing. But I do. Tinubu has to fire her. So we have to fire her. So that's have to fire her. Then
but what
my own
if you
suggestion
tomorrow and say they did not find anything, any wrongdoing? You know, it's just suspension. They may bring her back.
I know.
What? He did not do anything wrong. Go back to your office, and she will resume as minister again. Don't you think or imagine that? Like, no intel.
Yeah, they can do that. That's Nigeria for you. They can do that. That's Nigeria for you. They can do it. You know, yeah, they can do that. Absolutely. They can do that.
That he suspended that. He hasn't fired that. That's what I'm trying to bring up there, sir.
Suspension, that's the first phase. That's the first phase. First phase. Suspension.
Right.
Suspension, then.
Go ahead, sir.
Suspension. Okay. Now, all these what call it? The I forgot to know. The other one. Let me see. I forgot all these things I want to say
you
today.
Want to remember?
No.
Oh, is an
not Wike.
Okay. Take your time, please.
Not Wike. Yeah. I'll take my time. I'll take my time because not Wike, but there's something that they are all classified. But not Wike. But not Wike. But just okay.
Okay.
But I forgot to. My campaign, my election has already let me. Don't leave them.
But maybe you should just say hello to us and then.
Hello, and pray for me that I win my election. Pray for me.
Which senatorial district is that?
No, for the whole California, U.S. Senate, U.S. Senate. That is, I'll be based in Washington.
So it's going to be like a federal senator. Then it's not like the California Senate.
Correct. No, not a state senate.
Federal.
Yes, I'll be waiting in Washington. So I need that you and member of the Temple of the Truth to just be praying. I need your prayers.
Come here now. People know you not see all those criminals who also go to all those pastorpreneurs to do Thanksgiving. You will give your Thanksgiving here too. So I will be proud to say Senator Agbe. That one even sounded right too. Senator Agbe. Hey, you know. To say it is Nigeria now, hang on, no. Doctor, if this was Nigeria, if this was Nigeria, right, we are expected to have started calling you senator, even though they never elected you. You know, it's a normal thing.
Okay.
If you want to run for if you are running to be
and our mouth is blessed. And our mouth is blessed. Our mouth is blessed. Whatever you say with your mouth,
the man voice is the voice of God. Voice of mine is okay. Anyway, let's put it that way. Senator in the waiting. You have a good one, sir. Okay.
Amen.
Yes, sir. So that's a Dr. Agbede, and he just made an announcement that his next phone call here may actually be for an invitation to his not next phone calls. One of these days, his calls may be about inviting all of us to the Capitol Hill in America, in Washington, to witness the inauguration of the first member of the Temple of Truth to be elected senator in America. A lot of you are just so funny. Why are you laughing? So the moment now when doctor becomes a senator, when I won't be my friends, because, you know, I am the GO to the senator, American senator. Now, all of you, you don't say if you don't support us now, you will never be the friend of the senator. You don't know. I have a US caller or maybe Canadian caller. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Celia, is that you, ma'am?
Yes, sir, I'm the one.
Oh, bless you. I'm sorry I kept you waiting, okay? But that's one very prominent member of this platform that, you know, I can't. It was a good news anyway, running in the 2024 elections, US election. By the way, Celia, you've heard us tonight, and you want to add yours to it too, please.
Yes. So anyway, I wish Dr.
Agbede, Dr. Agbede, or
yes,
Senator Agbede, senator in the waiting. You see, there's something we say in Yoruba. Sorry, Celia, right? They said, if you say your friend will not be king, you too will not be friend of the king now. You know, if your friend become king now, they'll say, king, the friends of the king come out. You will walk out and say, yes, we are the friends of the king. I don't understand why some of these guys are laughing. You know, if you don't want your friends to be senator, US senator, you will never be friends of the US senator. And we don't mind to be a friend of the US Senator. Celia, sorry about that. It's just a bit of, kind of, However, please, go on, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Okay. So I wanted to make things clear, like these G5 people. I just want them to mind themselves. If not, because we don't get shame anymore. I just want them to know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We too, we don't get shame. So they should stop associating my sweet Lord and Savior Jesus Christ with their rubbish. Everybody will just, if it's before, is it thunder or what? We just strike the person, you just die. People, we see someone that is evil and he will use his silly, stupid nonsense mouth. Yes, and hey, Jesus, this Jesus is too, he's too nice. So, if not, anyway, autonomy is a disgrace. I used to think that man was, has little shame, and that man, has little respect.
It's the people believing them or listening to them or hoping that they probably mean what they say. And that's why I started the broadcast with interest. When people say it's about, general interest, permanent interest. And I'm like, so Autumn's interest is about what exactly? Like, I don't even understand. Is that the interest of the Benue people? Like, is that real? Like, they are okay with Tinubu and all of this, APC? I don't get it. Because it's not true.
I think he's just trying to find a covering. I think that's why. Because maybe there's something, Yes, because I think there's something that if they handle this man, he's in soup. So he's trying to find somewhere because, everybody, I think that's what they're doing. All the people that they know Tinubu is not the right person, but they're just trying to associate with him so that they will not be fined or they will not be in trouble somehow. But everyone knows their shame doesn't have shame. Well, that's their problem. And then the last thing I want to talk about is I was shocked because I was asking my husband, I was like, wait, is this actually Wike's house where he was hosting those people? Like, is it a party or dinner or something?
Well, they hosted a dinner in his honor, Wike's honor.
But oh my God, it's the damn guy's house, oh. He has a conference hall in his house. I don't understand. Is it government house?
Celia, tell me something, right? It's like you are surprised that they have that, right? Can I ask you something? When you were in Nigeria, okay, have you ever had a chance of going to any major politician's house in your community when you were around the community like that? Have you ever had a chance before you left Nigeria?
Never. I don't like going to
You see, when you become, let me tell you the trick. When you become governor, okay, or commissioner, or minister, what you do with the first money, your first loot, is to build a country home. And in that country home, right, they usually take lands, like massive land, they will take them. And they have to build conference hall. Celia, you should be kind of paying attention. You are a politician, you do have a conference hall. Where are the people going to be meeting? Where are you going to be sharing your food and money and everything? How are the people in the area will know that you are a successful politician? Where people are coming back from your house?
Politicians.
That's what they do.
Is that government property or house? Why would they have a hall in their house?
So everybody that want to be a senator, rep, and all of that, all of them will bring all their cars, their crowd to your house. You put all of them inside the hall. And they can sing your praises. You can feel cool and all that. That's how they do in Nigeria.
Jesus. Anyway, I am already preparing my heart, I know that I'm not close to where you are. I will not be able to physically partake in the what's it called? The symposium.
This is what we are doing, right? I am actually taking the temple to a physical place. Just same way as you are watching Mayegu right now, you just know that Mayegu is going to be live soon. Mayegu is going to be. I'm doing this in my house, okay? And I've got a small space for a while, all this while. So I've always wanted to have a place. So when I started the diaspora radio, okay, so part of what we did was we got a place, and then I realized that even though people actually came to support me and all of that, to set all of that up, so I realized that it is not people contributing for you to start something that is so important too, because like to start to, but it is actually what you spend to maintain what you are setting up. So it happened that I have to like not only be kind of paying for a few things and all that, which I didn't have problem with, but I also had to be paying for a studio. So paying for a studio means I am not even using there. I feel so comfortable doing this at home. You get that? Like, look at the hour. I'm in the house, and by the time I finish, I'm just going to go to bed. So I don't have to worry about anything at all out there. That was me. But towards the end of last year, I was like, you know, at a point I stopped the studio about the diaspora, so I don't pay for that anymore because it's pretty much online anyway, right? So I was like, you know what, 2024, I think we should go physical. I should be able to meet people, people who have who have ideas that they want to birth. All this issue about Nigeria, let us come together. I think it's time for us to actually have I have to be ready to be available when people say, let's come together. I want to be physical. I want to be out of the house. Like, you know what I mean? Like people do, which is something I have like, okay, I'm going to now get a place. So I'm going to check that out tomorrow. Now, when I check that out tomorrow, I'm going to, once I kind of love it, because I hope I would like, so when I love it, right, I will pay for the place. Then I will begin the process of setting it up. Now, setting it up means when they say Mayegun's Diary Political, you can actually quote my address and my postcode. You get that? Physical.
We can send you like Christmas presents.
Yes, you can send me Christmas cards. You can send me all of, you know what I mean? Like physically.
Yeah.
Actually, like, you know, I can send things to people too. Return address. I can send handwritten letters that I sign to return address of my people. You know, I can send happy birthday messages to your, you know, things like physical. You get what I mean? Like it's physical now. Like if anybody's like saying, "Oh, I'm in London," and I heard that it's just about 1 hour flight to Glasgow, and I'm one of the disciple brethren, and I'm here passing through the UK. I'm gonna see this guy, even if it's just briefly, because I know where he is now. So I want something physical. If all the things we have been talking about is to happen, then we must actually make it physical. And when people invite me to say, "Mayegun, can you come to?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm not coming." Now I want to be coming. Like I want to be there. Because I believe that if my online presence could inspire a lot of people, right? Then we can imagine what my physical presence can be. So that's why we're having a place soon.
Yeah.
Celia.
Okay, sir. And I'm really grateful for that. And can I say one small last thing?
Yeah, sure. We already overshot our time. So this is us using overtime. So let's just probably milk it.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
I'm sorry, sir. So my people had their New Year festival. Everything went well. And the governor was not able to make it because the day before, there was something that happened at I think stadium or somewhere in Kafanchan, and all these big men were there. Right. And Musa Christopher was there, the governor was there. So, and then the next day was a New Year festival, which the governor Kadnate was invited. So he was not able to make it for our own, but he sent a representative. And guess what? Our people sent a message to him. The message has a historical this thing. Yeah. And because our people, like the history before, what they use, like the weapon that they use for fighting battles is this bow and arrow. So, you know, that it's not just lesson. Yeah. So they now gave, that's the message they gave his representative, that the people of Kavero, this is their message. They said they're sending this bow and arrow to the governor of Kaduna State, that they want him to tell the Fulani, to warn them to allow our people to farm, because there's a lot of hardship. And if people are not having safety and freedom to go and even suffer and farm, they'll eat your crops on the farm, they kill you and stuff like that. So he's like, if you want the Fulani, we want peace, they should allow our people to go to farm. If not, you know,
and if they want war, talking for itself, they go and arrow. We are warriors from our own
I just want to leave it. Yeah, I want to leave it coded, you know. So let him figure the rest out in his head.
Right, I don't know. I'm so sorry I let the cat out of the bag there, because you know when you say, when you said they send a message, and you mentioned the bow and arrow, and then historically, who are the Kafasha people and Southern Kaduna people? They are warriors who fought with. So sending that to the governor is like saying, "See, we don't want wahala. We are still where we are. We didn't go to anybody's place and all that." But listen. we want our peace. But if they want war, just remind them that
because
they're not afraid.
Because they're saying when they're done with Plateau State, that they're coming to Zangon Katab. You know that phrase that I called? I forgot to mention that. They told the people that they're coming to Zangon Katab when they're done with Plateau State. We're waiting.
People are waiting.
That's it.
I love that. Celia, thank you very much for that.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
I am going to probably see you some other time. Okay, so you have a good evening, okay? Good evening or good week too. To everybody as well, thank you for your time, okay? I am going to continue to tell you because I'm actually excited about that new place because, so I'm going to continue to remind you of that. And I want to say thank you to everybody who is part of this set tonight. I think we said everything anyway. Let's just go to bed. Or please, when you are going, remember, just like the broadcast if you haven't already. But if you have done that, don't do it again because that's you taking it back. Don't take it back. And good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Mayegun Diary politico. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń darí bá. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì.
ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. oníkanṣá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ̀lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lápá.